Welcome, 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 welcome. Good, welcome. Oh my goodness. I forget to put this thing in. I hope you will be hearing me. Welcome to everyone. I'm late, but I'm here. Welcome, 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 welcome. I'll talk a bit louder because um, I forget to put the mic on. Welcome, 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 welcome. It's very sunset right now, but I'll try to speak a little louder. I forget to put the mic on. I forget to put the mic on. So I'll speak a little louder. Welcome to each and everyone. Welcome to mothers and fathers, children, brothers and sisters. Welcome, 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 welcome. Yes. Welcome to each and every one this evening. Welcome, 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 welcome. It's the joy of my life. With all my cry, let me know. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Thank you for being here. Thank you, each and every one, for being here. For those that are out of my time zone, welcome. Big up yourself. Have a good one. Virtual Hands Eye. How you doing? Today is Friday, and today is a happy day. We're actually next to the money run. Don't it? Why is that going in? Okay. Okay, this is looking so pretty. Oh, good, and thank you. How are you? I am happy. I am cheery. I am good, good, good. And I hope the same for you. I hope you're happy, cheerful. Yeah. No make no stress get you down. Don't make no stress get you down. Don't let nothing get you. God is good all the time, every time. God is good. Beach Boy 911. 911. Beach Boy 911, don't you? Huh? Never let no problems get you down. Don't let no problems get you down. Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it as real can be. Let no problems get you down, my friends. God is good every time, all the time, anytime. He is good. Good. London. Knight in shining armor. Destroyer. You are sad? You are not sad. Why are you sad? Someone have passed away. Somebody's in an accident. Somebody's in the hospital. What makes you sad? Mm. Virginia. Ashlam. Big up. I. Welcome. Thank you for putting in that, touching that icon that stick up in this, and the top of the screen that they call the thumb. So thank you. What makes you sad? Don't worry about a thing, for every little thing will be all right. I tell you now, don't worry about a thing, for every little thing is going to be all right. I wake up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Three little birdies sat by my doorstep, singing melody pure and true. This is a message to you now. Tell you, don't worry about a thing. Everybody love Bob Marley. Grab that song, Mr. Sad, and sing it. Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is going to be alright. Okay? Okay. My game is frozen. Oh, you can't do anything. I have been doing this for 30 minutes. Okay, you froze a game of time. Why? Why? So, if you're sad, just shake up yourself, find a song, sing it, sing. Yes. Listen. What's the song I was singing today? Lonely. Lonely. I don't remember what I was singing today. Those words didn't come back. Okay. Welcome. It's a pleasure having all of you here. Thank you very much. And we are in the month of May. And when we were children, and we reached the month of May because goat bald, man. So all the people born May, children do some real children stuff. Ain't you know it? Yes, children do some real children things. All the children that born in May, we would be in our class and on May. Oh, so we are in the month of May. We are out saying May as the goat because the goat or May. That's the sound of the goatee. But we are hearing the sound of the children, not the goats. And all children are recognized every time, all the time. But a special month is set aside for children and mother and the father as well. They set aside one for father. So children and mother. So we are not listening to the meh of the goat. We are listening to the singing of the children. Jesus loved the little children, all the children of the world, red and yellow, black. That's all the people used to sing it. Red and yellow, black and white. Exactly, that's not how the song goes. It said, whether Whether yellow, black, or white, they are precious in His sight. Jesus loved the children of the world. And there's another one. On, let's invite that one. Of garnet floor. Natalie. Hello, Natalie. How you doing, Natalie? No, that name is nice. It's like you can just twist up your tongue around it. Natalie. 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 In the heart of London city, made the dwelling of the poor. These bright golden words were uttered, high of Christ, what wants I more? Eye of Christ is cool. Welcome. What wants I more? It went on. The children, something about the children. I did not look up those songs. They just came to me just writing out now. Welcome, big up, love you all. So, we are not listening to the maying of the goat, but we are listening to the singing and the crying of the children. The many children that are crying around the world because of one thing or the other. Yeah. So there are a lot of children. Merry children, happy children, crying children. They're all in our ears. We heard them, we saw them. Yes. So, we are in the month of May. May is designated to the children, acknowledging the children. And I meant everyone. Those that born out of wedlock, those that born in wedlock, those that are born from the poor class of the people, those that are born in the rich upper avalanche, and those that born in the middle class people. Yeah. Those that born in the big house, and those that born in the medium house, and those that born in a small dwelling. But guess what? All of this is called home. So it's not where you were born, because Christ was born in a manger. I remember as a child, and I was sent to the shop that was never far away from us. And normally my people don't send, because I grew alone, a short little girl with the head of hair hanging down behind her and small little body. And when I was on my way down, I saw this lady under a little tree on the roadside. The sun was so hot, but it couldn't even provide it shade. But as a child, never bump into things like these. You hell don't know what is happening there. I saw her lying there. And she was groaning. And I went to the shop. And like the shopkeeper said to me, "Is that a lady under the tree there?" And I said, "Yes." It was just a little tree. And sheltered her. And of course, other persons passed and saw her there. Stopped by. And only to know. And when they say given birth, it didn't make a sense to me. Because I was sent out and I got what they sent me for, and I'm away on my way home until somebody passed by our house and chat. Yeah. And I was at maybe the wrong place at the wrong time, just coming around, and heard the person call a name and said, "You know that she have baby right at the roadside?" And I'm like, "Have a baby at the roadside?" It was the very same lady I saw there. So, Many of the persons that you saw today that make it from the bottom of the barrel to the top and out of the barrel, they were not born in a prestigious hospital. They did not have, but guess what? It's not where you're born, but it's where you're going to be going. You will be going with a message. Yeah, they have a saying to say, it's not every old bone you saw at roadside that don't come off good table. Some old bone that you saw, and they use the metaphor bone, they are coming off good table. Why do they use the metaphor bones? Because bones are eaten on rich table, and also on poor table, and also on middle class table. But you said the rich man bone is more valuable. Jackson, good night. Welcome to the live. And hi. Thank you very much. 286. Welcome. So it's not only the bones that came off the rich man table is being recognized, but those of a lowly descent. And many of those persons have made it to the extreme top. So, the recognition for children is not only one class of children, but every child. Every one. Every last one. Rich or poor. Yes, everyone. So, Jessica, this is the 8th time I tried to ask a question. What's the question, Jessica? Go straight ahead and ask it. Put it right there in the comment section and let me see what you're asking. As long as I can answer you, Jessica. If I can't answer you now, so basically, what's your question? You have an obsession. And with chubby people. Okay? Maybe that's not true. And people are rude to me about it. So I was wondering. If I get somewhat advice, Jessica, okay, oh, I try to keep it a secret. Okay, you said here you have an obsession with chubby people. Yeah, so you know, the fluffy people. Yeah, you have an obsession with them. I don't know your age, and I don't know if Jessica is a girl or a boy, because these days, the names that you may take for a girl, it may just be a boy. But anyhow, it could be natural. And why I said it can be a natural thing, Jessica, you have children, and almost all children have obsession. Wait, how did you know I was a boy? As I said, I asked, I don't know, and so I asked. Because the names doesn't say who the sex always is. And several times on this live, I use the name to address or adjust or address the person on the live, and only to know, calling them like sir, ma'am, only to know it's not a girl, it's a boy. and vice versa. It's not a boy, it's a girl. So I try not to make those mistakes, but to ask or make suggestion who the person might be. Okay, I don't want to know your age anyhow, so I don't want you to put your age there. I don't want to know your age. But listen to this. That is natural things of a boy. Did you hear that? It is natural. This is what came into the lineage of men. Is there any man on this live tonight? Is there any experienced man on this live tonight? Not a young person. Is there any experienced person on this live? Let, if there is any, giving my piece, you can answer to this person's question. It is all natural, sweetie. It is all natural. Someone asked me if I was a girl from my long hair and lashes. Oops, you wore lashes and you wore long hair. Well, it's neither here nor there with me. A person dressed the way they want to dress. Okay? So, I don't have a problem with that. There's something that is not in my domain. I don't make that be any problem to me. Clearly and nicely, obsession from boys are natural. Yes, boys start admiring women. And let me give you something here. Have you heard about the peacock and the peafowl or the PN? Have you ever seen a picture of a peafowl or a peacock? Let me can pull up one on my thing here and show you just in case. And you will get an idea what I'm talking about. Let me consult Mr. Google or Miss Google, whoever the sex might be. Whether they are Mr. or Mrs. Let me get you me like this something. I'm not in a thing there now. Let me pull up this from Google and show you something and give you a story. Very short, very nice, very, very good. Picture of a peacock. God, nice peacock. I need a peacock. Where the hell you are going? I didn't need you. Why on earth you are in my way? I am coming, Jesse. I'm just trying to pull up one here. I just want to blow it up for you. Okay, sweetie, look at this. This is a peacock. Yeah. And you have them in many different colors. Pretty, pretty. I hope you are seeing what I am showing you here. Bringing it very close to you that you can see. Okay. Oh my God, actually pretty. And I tell you, you have pretty, pretty, pretty. Give it a story on a peacock now. I said peacock, I don't say PN. Because the cock and the N, you know, you have the man and you have the woman. Good. So they say PN or the peafowl. This is the peacock. Nice. Take a good look at him. So pretty? Good. The peacock. They step very boastfully. You know when you have a man handsome looking, whether he's handsome, yes or no, because all men put themselves together real nice. They are admirable. Yeah. You gotta turn around and say, oh God, this one, you know, is well dressed down or dressed up and looks good. Groom up nicely. Good. The peacock, when he is walking and when he saw the peafowl, you see how these that you look on here, it's the feathers. I want to get one where the feathers are down, that the feathers are not open. Okay. I'm not sure if this one is a peacock or a PN. But anyhow, the feathers are down like that. That is how the feathers stay. Okay? So you're looking at that, they're not walking around with their feathers out. But this is I am in the men realm or the man realm. Just showing you something. This is how their feathers are down. And when they walk, oh, so, so, and when they saw the PN, they just shake and all their, it just open up and tell you, if you should see them in their naturality, it is something to look at. After this, it just shake and it's pretty. And here are the peahen, and it just walk around, and look at them like he's saying, look at me. I am well dressed. I am pretty. I am ready to mix and to mingle. I'm talking about animal here. Jayla Wiggins or something. Hi, big up. Welcome. So, in the man kingdom, it is all natural to be obsessed. Yeah. It's all natural to be of obsession. Mm-hmm. The only thing will get you in trouble, please don't touch anyone without their consent. But it's good. You may look at a person, you have the idols. A lot of persons or have an artist and they don't even currently know them, never just saw them and they're obsessed with them. They just love them. Their obsession is not to hurt them. They love them. They're obsessed with them. So it is all natural, my dear. You're obsessed. Wow. There's something you admired about them. There's something about them. And did you say fluffy woman? Oh, sure. There's a lot of men love to look at fluffy women. Here we are the next part of the man. The man looked two places and a woman. Before they even viewed their face, they view their chest. And if the person walk past, their head will go around and look at the backside. And if they're fat with nice shape, they will always, yes, good morning, and how are you this morning? I would like you to help me to address something with this person. He said he is asking me a question because he said he get bashed for it and all the rest of it because he is obsessed with fluffy ladies or fluffy girls, whatever it is. Yes, peaceful Sabbath. Yes, we teaches and preaches and we learn and observe. Yes. So, as I said, I would like a man with that level of experience to back me up on what I'm saying. It is all natural to be to have obsession. You are not sick. You're just demonstrating what a man coming from their teens into their, yes, that's one of the duty of a man, looking at a woman and yeah, she looks damn good. Yes, I love her wide hips. Yeah, good. It's all you have persons that have their idols and they're obsessed with them. The Kardashians, there are persons who are so obsessed with them. So it's all natural and good to be obsessed. Does that answer your questions? If it does answer your questions, please let me know. I could tell that you're a Sabbath keeper. Oh yeah. I was born. Okay, let's go there. I thank you for the Sabbath. Oh, you went to church today because you were already there. From open to free speech, and you in the state negative comeback. What is that? The forum open to free speech, and you will are in the state negative comeback. Okay, but I give him his answer. So I don't think this is negative. I think it is what is positive. It is all good and okay to be in obsession. Person's upset with a lot of things. Obsession. Good. So I hope Mr. Whatever your name, Jessica, I hope that does answer your question. Jessica Wiggins? No, that is Jayla with Wiggins. Okay. Jessica, I hope that does answer your question. And if it answers your question, you can leave your comment there. Thank you very much. Okay, so we were on before I just slipped off to the question of Jessica. Good. This is the month again where we celebrated, and I mean celebrated, our children and our mothers. And as I said before, whether the child was born in a prestigious home or born under a tent, they are recognized just as equal, just as even. Because the one that born under the tent may be born in a bus. Just the other day, a birth was given on a train in the United States. Yep, on a train. A crowded train. But whether or not you were given life and you are seen just as equal in marriage, out of marriage, and some said was just two ship passing in the night. Whatever way you were conceived, you are a child. You are a child of the universe. Good. You're a child of the universe. And you're a child of someone. The one that is born in a lowly estate. Because Christ, it was told, was born in a manger. And we all know what a manger is like. It's where the horse and the donkey, the cow and the everything is. In a pasture. We would say the cow pasture. Okay? Where the animals. There were no nurse. There were no doctor. And as we saw, the person who was born from a woman in the manger became a teacher and a savior of mankind. So, there is no reason to scoff at any child. They are a child of the universe. Okay? So we are, since this month was designated to children and moms, we are giving our children the best. Their cries are in our ears every time, everywhere. Some are at some place where you have war and bombing going on and so many things. They are living in fear. So their cries, you can physically reach them, but you can spiritually reach them. We can only pray for their safety, because out of many of the things, that's why our slogan in Jamaica, it says out of many one people. And many persons do not put it to good consideration why it says out of many one people, right? Out of many one people. That's one of our slogan in Jamaica, 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 right? Good. So, because it is Child Month, and today is the second for me and third for LWA. Okay? Uh, LWA is going to church a little more from this. The Sabbath day. The Bible emphasizes the importance of both parental authority and the importance, I miss my line, emphasize the importance of both parental authority and children obedience. It instructs to honor and obey their parent. And this instruction came with a promise. Yes. While also reminding parents to raise their children with discipline and love. Not anger. The Bible also highlighted the significance of family relationship and the blessing associated with honoring your parent. Now, I have some Bible verse here. And many Bible verse speak and use metaphor using children is to show the importance, the humbleness, the obedience, and the love of children. So metaphor have been used like that. And many of the time you heard the theologians said, you had to be like a little child. And they use it. Yeah. So God himself, Christ himself, uses a child to the humbleness and the obedience of a child to send a message. Good. With promise. God gave it with promise. Have we found that in the Ten Commandments? Somebody let me know. We are on this platform. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Every woman who gave birth to a child is blessed. The womb of that woman is blessed. Yeah. Blessed. There was a woman who never had any children. I'm not lost in my part, but I am coming right around. And they went up to pray. So of course they got up in the morning and went to the temple or the synagogue or the church, wherever they met. And they saw the woman keep jeering and mocking her because she have a child and that other woman don't have a child, never give birth. I'm just showing you the importance here. She went one morning and she teared before her God, the Almighty. She's asking him to bless her womb. I have been mocked and jeered because I don't have a child. I've never given birth. Yeah. Yes. And with tears to the Almighty God, who gave that possibility, who gave that promise that because of sin, you're going to feel pain to bring a child. And she looked at it. Blessed are the womb. And she remembered these words. And she went to her creator. Am I going to be here childless? I want my pups to be sucked, which is her breast. She wants to have a child. Yes, she got pregnant. The name of the child was Samuel. At least she got her heart desire. The other woman could not have laughed and scorned her any longer because she and her is on the same wavelength. You are a mom and I am a mom as well. You gave birth and I gave birth too. So we now are equal. You get the blessings, I get the blessings too. So we are now equal. Okay? Children is a blessings to both father and mother. God have made his promise, and he has fulfilled and keep fulfilling his promise. All right? In having these children, in giving birth to these children, there are passages of scripture told you how to provide, how to prepare, and how to take care of these children. Yeah. And I will just, I don't know if I really want to do this one tonight or let it wait until tomorrow, because for the rest of the month, I will give an highlight in this month, because it is made to be important. And on this platform, I want it to be important to every man, woman, and child. That children are our blessings. But here and there, we have to, as parents, to play our part. They are not given to us as like a dolly baby. As mothers would have gone and bought their girls dolls to play with. No. Babies, real babies, are not dolls. The breath of God is in them. And I also want to touch on this. What's the name of this institution again? It's right there. It's right there. The children, the babies that have gone to those institutions, and they all put them together and send them out. Those children, the name is coming to me, I should get it. The children were born from a mother. Sperm was given by a man, which is then called the father. And when you look, some children are born with so much defect. They're born with so much defect. The Jude Children's Home. Children Hospital, sorry. Yes. And if you should saw some of these children that have to admit into the hospital, they specialize in that. Yes. Mothers and fathers, they were given to you as a blessings. We would say some of these children, we would say they are cursed because of what their action and behavior that they all took on. But it's not for us to say that they were all pretty and nice when they were born. They were lovely. You look and see that they have 5 fingers on this, a thumb and on the other one the same thing. And you look at the toes and you said, okay, I think there are, yeah, and you watch them grow from stage to stage. Some of these children that were born in a lowly life have been today some of the great and powerful men and women. It's not where you were born. And of course, some of the time, not even who you were born from. But you were born for a purpose. And the purpose must be fulfilled. Yeah. So, because of that, God Himself give the mandate to parent. Grow the child in love. Teach the child to be obedient. Uh-oh. Mm-hmm. You know what is obedience? Yeah. This is the mandate. This is the job of you and I, little parent. The children, your authority that you have as a parent, this is your authority. And it is important, very important, if we should use that word. They must be obedient. Instruct to honor. Their parent. While also reminding parent to raise their children with discipline, love, not in anger. Of course, some of us get angry sometimes. But we got to pull back. When you found that that came over you, you got to pull back. And remember, you are raising these children to meet the world, to be there in many different departments, to work in different departments, to be with different people, to work with different people. So you are teaching them the discipline and the love, not in anger. And of course, have a good relationship with them. And don't forget to teach your children about God, their creator. Yes. There's a passage of scripture, I'm going to find it, not tonight, that the Lord said, when you're sitting at your dining table, teach them. When they are going to their bed, make it be the last thing they hear from you. When they awoke in the mornings, going through the door, let them know. Remind them at all times. Children, obey your parents because it is right. And He gave a promise that your days will be long upon the earth. A child who disobeyed their parent, and sometimes these things kind of, shake me a little, because I always said, the Lord have never leave parent in any darkness. Because remember, the things you are saying to your child, I don't think you should go on the street today. Is it really important for you to go to see your friend? Can't it wait until another day? And most of the time, the parent says, because I didn't want to hurt him. Yeah, I allowed him to go. And because you didn't want to hurt him, you hurt yourself. Because you end up crying. If I had known. And children is not taught after they're born. You start it from the womb. Mothers, it is important. It is very important. It's not when they're born and the nurse said to you, oh, it's a girl. Or the ultrasound show, it's a girl or it's a boy. From the moment of conception, your demeanor must be changed. Your argument must be changed. Your thinking must be changed. Yes. Where no love was, you make sure if it's bite, you have to bite. Don't eat it. Not eat it. But if you have to bite, bite and place it where the hatred would have been. A lot of persons thought that it's only when the child is being born. Oh, such a lovely child. And we are dressing them and we are doing so many things as if they are modeling peace. I am here with my daughter, and you would see a little girl, she's now 5, sometimes came on my live. Sometimes I'm doing a kitchen live and she, oh, I would like to, and she, so you would see her now and again. She will ask for something that definitely you know that she don't need it. She was being fed and you do all that you're supposed to do. And you utter the word no, not now, later. And she would cry and cry and cry and cry and go on. As for me, I said no. And my no stands. So you can cry all you want. I said no. Look at the flip side now. Father dearest from Kimberly. Why you cried? And he will reach for it and give to her. And I said, no. No. Mommy dearest will say, we can't take the noise. We can't take the noise, give her. The noise, the crying won't hurt her. She will push the boundaries to see how well she can get at you. And a lot of people don't realize this. We'll go and learn psychology. Children born as a psychologist. He's going to push the boundaries. And he'll look at you and and sometimes when you look, the eye is as dry as no tear. But it's going on and going on. And they will give it to her. Let me say an apple. And that is before she can reach the apple where the apple's been kept. And she took the apple, and when children really crying, and when they stop crying, they call it fetch up. Nothing like that. Nothing like that. She just took the apple, and she give it 2 bites. And she put it down. 2 little bites, and put it down. And then she'll go back to get something else. And she will carry them like that. The one she don't twist me on her fingers. It's me. Because I let her know. We reason. We reason. I just don't just tell her no. Just that we reason. We have a convo. Yeah. So I use that to let all who listen that the child have to be trained. You did not. There's no manual came with a child. No child. Neither me, you, nor none. You have to set up your own discipline station. You have to set up your own obedience road. You have to set up your own relationship. And you got to set up your own honor in the house, in the home, outside of the home. Because guess what? My people used to tell me, learn to dance at home before you go abroad. So it's not when you go out with the crowd. Oh, of course you are taking your nice children with you, and they behave badly around the table, and they cry for this, and they want to pull down everything, and they want to do so much things. Nah. So you train up the child in the way it should grow, that when you get old, you'll never depart from it. Because always remember, even if they go and do their own thing, but they will remember. Yes. They will remember. That they know how circumspect they should be when they're on the outside. Because they were taught from home. So, the authority of the parent. It's not when they reach 10, 12, you're trying to instill certain things in them. It's not going to work. It will never work. From birth to 4 years old, anything you gave to that child, anything you put, that's it. They're holding that. When they can say thanks before they can say thank you, and you teach them to say thank you, they will never forget that. You're teaching them from before they can talk. You're giving them their bottle or their spoon, and you are saying to them, say thank you. You take up something to give them, and you are saying to them, say please. You know they can't open their mouth to say that at that time, but you are instilling it in them. So when they can speak and you hand them this book, they will say thank you. And if they wanted something, they will say please. Because the teaching, when they get to 4 years old, it is all in, because they mimic you, they watched you, they do so much things. So, our children is utter important to parent. And I just look at the next part because, of course, um, I want to do all of it tonight. As I said, I will be going in bits and pieces of it. It says, Timothy 5 and verse 8 said, children are a crown to the age, and parent or the pride of their children. And I'll just leave you with Ephesians 6 and 16. Sorry. Ephesians 6 verse 1. It is important and very important. And if the person honestly can't give birth, then. But the person who get pregnant with a child and went to the abortion center and have their abortion done, sometimes you will never get a child again. And when you see, and it reached to that point where you would love a child, when you adopt a child, it's not from your womb. That child's mother, whom bless, not yours. It's a difference here. So if you got pregnant, you may be in school, you may be in your job, and you don't feel like it should be time for me to be, still bring that child. It's a blessing you get. So still, bring that child. It won't stay a baby all along. And you wouldn't even realize how the way open for you and how the provision is given to you. I remember Celine Dion, I just call her name because her name is on everybody's tongue. And when she gave her story, and she wanted to have a child so much, and all that went down, and maybe she were thinking of maybe, I don't remember how much she was saying, but let me say she wanted two. She ended up getting 3 children because but she looked at it, her husband is much older than her. He was going through a period of sickness and all the rest of it. And of course, she didn't want him to depart this world. And she don't have the legacy for him. Because the boys will keep his name going. She is blessed. So she gave up her career. She stepped back for a while to get her child. And when she told you when she's going out, that baby is always with them, don't matter where she went to perform. Her nanny and the baby is there until 2 more comes. Oh, bless she is. So, an adoption is not your own. And if you got pregnant, for heaven's sake, bring that child. Ephesians 1. Did I say Ephesians 1? Ephesians 6 and verse It says, children, obey your parent in the Lord, for this is right. Verse 2 said, honor thy mother and father, which is the first commandment with promise. And I sure I just asked somebody, is it any commandment? I knew it's there, but I knew it's there. And even when the commandment, like we said, it is dismantle, take out, put in, add, subtract. These are things that have not removed. Honor your mother and your father. Yes. If them have no foot under them, no hand under them, even in their grave honor them. And it is given with a promise that it may be well with thee, and thou mayest live long on the earth. And many a times you saw some things and it makes you wonder. Children has been cut off this earth and their parent is still alive. Yes. I have seen a lady, I met her some times ago, and I met one of her son as well. I was working in an institution that I affiliated with. And it wasn't long after, just like it is sudden, we heard that the name of that person passed away. And it's like I saw the person maybe a week before. And I was saying, but I just saw him at such time. And he just took sick and died. He passed away. And somebody from the inner circle, from the family, said, this is the third son she have passed away. And while they were saying that to me, the person said, how they handle their mother, they have no regards to their mother. They even slapped the mother. And I am saying, wow, it's only a pity children don't know, or here I've not said it. When God speaks, he speaks to the nation, not to a specific set. And his promise is to everyone who will take his promise. So a lot of children have something to do. They need to pray and ask forgiveness. They found out that they were wrong and they did things that they shouldn't have done to their parent. Not to anybody else, to their parent. And they needed, in their quiet space, and there is so much of that I saw. I can give you testimony and stories on that. So listen, honor your mother and your father, that it will be well with you, that you will live long days. The honor came with a promise. And of course, the same Ephesians 2, the same Ephesians 6 and verse 2 and 3, I think I just read that. Yes. I just read that. And this is only one book I'm going to give tonight. I'll do the rest another time. But I can give it to you that you can read it. Psalms 127 verse 3, Mark 10, 13 to 16. But I read them. Yes. And because I have to do with children, one of my jobs that I did, I used to teach the base in Jamaica. We say the basic school, the little ones. Yeah. Until they are ready to go in the elementary government school. I used to be there. I walk on the road and then you will hear, even to now, and it's a long time I get out of it, and you will hear, teacher, and sometimes somebody run up and hold on to me, and I'm like, oh my God, you know. They never forget me. Most of the time you don't have to slap. Now, well, I wouldn't be slapping anybody's children out there. Me, I will slap mines. Yeah, I'll do that. I am not going to be doing things to hurt them. I'm just driving a message home and show you that, listen, I am serious. Yeah. Sometimes we love our children until we spoiled them. Somebody asks, what is spoiled? I saw the question somewhere. There is a story, it's 3 years old, and the case of trial is just begun. And I listened to the mother of this 24-year-old girl that are missing, and no remains of that child is seen. She have not seen in life from the last time her mother saw her. And up to the other night, I was right here sitting down after I finished my live, and I was going through my phone, and her mother was on YouTube. Was it YouTube? Yeah. And she was expressing about her child. And this is one of the things, this is the thing she said that reached me, and I looked deep in it. She said, the night when her boyfriend, her man friend came, called and say he's going to pick her up because her mother and her lives in the same house. The young lady said to her mom, whoever his name is coming to pick me up. I am going to spend the night with him. Her words as a mother, and this is the inclination of a mother. This is a mother. She said she didn't feel it in herself for the young lady to go. But she didn't want to hurt her. It is out of her mouth so much to say to her, why are you going tonight? Just forgot that sleepover for tonight. And it's on the tip of her tongue to say that. And listen, she said, because I didn't want to hurt her. Because if I had said it, she wouldn't have gone. Because this is an obedient child. And it must be an obedient child for her to say, I got a phone call from such person and he's coming to pick me up and so and so. They have a good rapport as a daughter and a mother. Today, she's still ripped apart. And this is it. It has shown to her. It came in her spirit. It has shown to her. Say to her, don't go. And she said, because I didn't want to hurt her, I didn't say anything. When I look at those words, I said, yes, I know what you are talking about. Till this day, it is either 3 or it's bordering actually in 3 years now. And the child have not returned. And who she went with, the trial he have charged with the murder of the child. And he is on trial in Jamaica right now. It was all over the tabloid, and it is still all over the tabloid. But those were the words I look on. She looked on her daughter, saying to her, this person is coming to pick me up. She knew the person. She knew that her daughter and this person is in togetherness. And she looked on her daughter. And it's on the tip of her tongue to say, don't go. Why not? Why not let it stay until another night? And only if she had just belched that out, even if he hurt her, it wouldn't be that night. She's hurting from that moment until now. And which mother wouldn't be hurting? Who is the mother that would not be hurting? Especially when you look at it and it could have saved, and you said, I didn't want to hurt her. I didn't want her to feel bad. So I didn't say anything. Lessons taught, lessons learned, but in a very hard way. In a very hard way. The Lord has always guided parents, and I mean the parent that will listen, about their children. If she had just opened her lips and said, darling, I don't think you should go tonight, you know, even to say something that is not even so. Because she could say, I'm not feeling well, and you're going to go and I alone going to be in the house. And even that would have broken her heart, and let her call back this person and said, Mom is not feeling too well, so I can't come. I won't come. Today, as I speak, Mommy Dearest is ripping inside of her. So at times, we have to take our stand. You have persons that will say, oh, the child is a big, and that was what she said, she's a grown. But until their hands still at their side, they need guidance. and they will ask of their parent. They will suggest what they're going through. So even till their aunts are at their side, you will always be their parent. There's nothing can change it. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure having you here. I just have one person watching. I am at 85 minutes ago that I'm streaming. So thank you very much. Thank you for listening. Thank you for all the person that listen. We are in the month of May, and it is Child's Month, Children Month, Mother's Month. And all my life will have something to say in the Child's Month, because none of our children should suffer. Just the other day, a child was missing and turned up at the pool lifeless. The people were so outraged that they set the hotel ablaze. Yet, all the slices and the bruises on the child, they said, that's what they said, not my saying, not my wordings, that she died from drowning. And the pool was already searched. The child was nowhere to be found. And on a sudden, that child, the parent, the father, as much as it is, would have started kicking himself when he sent that child. They said that you are a ark over your children. Hi, Lucille. How are you? Welcome. They said that you are an ark over your children, but watch of them. Because there are so many predators, there are so many mongoose out there to catch the children. And if you should ask, if you should run a poll now, they will all say to you, I am doing very good. Thank you, Lucille. They will say to you, I love the children. I love children. And what you love, you don't hurt. But the children, they are hunting them like wild animals, as if they went to a hunting bush. Those are the generation that is coming. So when the older ones are gone, it's like you plant a banana, a planting or any of that. And before the older one goes, once it shoots the banana or the planting a bunch, there's always in the sucker around that older one, the sucker of the young ones coming up to take the place of the old one. Because after the fruit is been come to perfection, the fruit is going to be cut off and the tree is going to be cut down. So that old one is gone, but you have the young one who sprung up and ready to bear. And you have the generation of the banana or the planting or those things keep coming. And so are our people, our children. So when you took them out of some form of malicious behavior, and sometimes because of money, some of the times you cannot keep your zipper up whatever is the cause and the reason. And these are the messages that must be sent out there. Good. New leggy. Okay, got her. Yes, my dear. Care for her, care for her. You know, this is what they want. It's fun to have them around, you know. Very much fun. And you know, they try to emulate the things you do, and you know, it's so nice, so nice, so nice. Glad for you, my sweetie. Anyhow, it is the time for me to close this. And it's Child's Month, Children Month, and Mother's Month. So just give your little cousin a troops on the forehead for me and let her know over from Aquarian channel. It's all love. Thank you, darling. Okay, so thank you. Give baby cuz a nice troops. Yeah, right? So thank you very much for being here. Talking about children, I will sit here and continue talking, you know. I'm so passionate of some of the things. Yeah. But anyhow, I had to go. I had to close this live now. Thank you all. Thank you. And I am quite sure it's not only 7 people listen to me. So even then, you're leaving the channel. Please touch the thumbs up icon and leave your likes there. It's even that you can do. Leave your likes. Leave your likes. Thank you very much. Thank you from near and far for each one that have listened to the sound of my voice. It is this month of May, and of course I did not give my birthday shout out. I'll do it just now. Happy birthday to all of those that are, all of you that are celebrating your birthday today, the 2nd, going into the 3rd of May. Enjoy your birthday. Enjoy every ounce of your birthday. Be happy. Be happy. And as I always said, give thanks to your parent for you to be on the land among everybody. Give thanks for your parents for being here, for bringing you here. Okay? So enjoy your birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. God bless, God show. And I read for you, my wishes for you is long life, health, and whatever you set out to do, do it. Do nothing that you will be ashamed of yourself with, but do everything that you will be proud of yourself, and all others follow behind. You will be blazing the torch. Yes, and others will follow behind. Proud of you. Love you. Yes. So, moms and children, this is your month. And yeah, have yourself a good birthday for those that are celebrating their birthday. Thank you very much for being here with me again. Thank you very much. And at this time, love yourself. If you don't love yourself, no one will love you the way you love yourself. Love yourself. Hug yourself. Look yourself in the mirror and be pleased and proud of yourself. Because the life you are in your body is nowhere you can get it to purchase. So love yourself and enjoy yourself. Have a good one. Bye. And we will see each other. I'm not coming on a kitchen live tomorrow. So that is out until. So thank you very much. Love, peace, joy, and happiness. Peace out.